Mr. Pullout King himself, Myth, who cuts everything short as soon as you safe word. He runs away.
My loads
He
are
runs
on
away.
Sack.
Just so you know, you ever get into one of those situations with Myth, he will safe word before you do. You could go into the bouts of hell, and he would be like, "Nope, I stopped." When
I don't play gay chicken. Tried it once with my dad, didn't work out.
Well, you shared beds with him
do
for a
play
long
gay
time.
chicken though.
OvertFLOW, how the fuck are you, bud? It's been.
Yo, what's going on, guys? I just woke up from a nap. I played Rumbleverse, and now I'm on one of the greatest podcasts in the history of today.
No, it's not one of the greatest podcasts.
It really is. There are a few that I can listen to for as long as your episodes have been and actually care, despite whatever guests you have on, because it's just chill.
Whenever we're Nicking's on.
Oh, man, best episodes.
I miss Wendigoon. He needs to answer me back.
It's a shame. There's some new UFO policies coming on Congress in 2023. I'm excited.
I want to talk to him about stalker stuff, man.
OvertFLOW, you're a fucking full-on black belt. You got your custom black belt. You got G Fuel back in the G Fuel fridge.
Mm-hmm. I know it was empty for a minute, right? The G Fuel fridge was literally empty. I was just going to the store and like buying them from the gas station, like
buying cans every day.
Just buying cans, bro. But yeah, I finally went to the warehouse out here and I picked up like, I don't know, 10 packs of G Fuel, which is nice. I got to go back and do it again. I'm just going to fill my closet with G Fuel. That way I never run out. It's kind of weird when I have like, bro, I feel like I'm one of the.
Need like a trailer. You just bring pallets.
Pull up with the U-Haul full of G Fuel. I'm going to need it, bro. I literally have been partnered with G Fuel since like 2015, 2016. I have everything. And I had an empty fridge like for like months, bro.
They're shorting you.
You know, I loved that they sent me an extra package of Phaseberry. That was good. That was pretty nice. Got 6 packs the other day. I cannot wait to announce this shit. It's going to be fucking amazing once I'm able to announce this shit. Today,
the G and G Fuel stands for gigantic announcement.
There we go.
That's right. You know what? They got this. I have the Ninja Cotton Candy flavor, and I have the Mega Man Blue Bomber Slushy. And honestly, this might be my favorite flavor in the can. Super good. Did they send some to you?
No, I haven't had any.
That's for this one specifically. It tastes like
this is my favorite.
Like
absolute fucking favorite.
What flavor is that?
Rainbow Sherbet.
Rainbow Sherbet. Oh, Rainbow Sherbet's good.
I've had that one before.
It's super smooth. It's super fucking clean. It's fucking delicious.
It's smooth. It's aged nicely. It's a good year.
Zach, like half of Zach's diet is energy drinks. So this is gonna like nourish him. He's gonna be on a whole new level.
It's gonna nourish him. No, me too, man. I wake up. I like to get a little bit of caffeine in the morning. Especially, I started training for a boxing match again, so I've been like waking up, having caffeine in the morning. I have G Fuel as my caffeine. Wake up, kind of do some like a little bit of a fasted cardio workout thing. Come back. Have my first meal, go to jiu-jitsu, go train a little bit, come back again, eat again. And normally I take some more caffeine and I go to the gym from there. So it's been really good, man. And G Fuel, like, obviously it's great being partnered with them because I get unlimited supply of what I need. I also grew a beard last week. So that happened too since last time I saw you.
That mustache is super fucking
happy. The mustache is nice.
Yeah. Bro, I'm trying to twist it up. I didn't put any beard balm in it, but
we got to get you manscaped. So
that's with nothing in it.
Give me the manscaped deal.
Damn.
Give me the manscaped deal.
I got an email. I think it's in the list that I sent you.
Okay. Yeah. I want to look like a cowboy, you know? And on top of looking like this, dude, I have like a ponytail. I have like a little man bun thing that I dye purple. And I'm a black belt in jiu-jitsu, so I pull up with the fancy cowboy mustache, the purple hair, and then people are like, "Who's this dweeb?"
Psychologically already, you're just throwing them off.
Yeah, just throwing them off, man.
This guy.
And he walks around with the fucking kitty ear headphones around his
neck. Yeah, no, these are my favorite, dude. These are sick.
I need to get a pair of those.
Myth is a very big fan of everything with cat ears.
Myth is at the start of becoming a furry.
No. Let's not go that far. Come on. It's despicable.
Would you get like a loved one some gloves, like the furry gloves with the
No, that's gross.
No,
you're at the level of butt plugs and ears.
Okay, how far? When does it cross the line and become furryism?
It becomes a problem after the butt plug.
I have to say something, guys. I think we're all on the border of becoming furries because let's all be honest. You see a girl with some cat ears on, kind of cute. All right, so that's just
Debatable.
we're all at the
I mean, my man has some points.
Debatable.
I mean, are we all 1% furry if you think about it?
In my opinion, Playboy bunny
animals.
ears are more human than cat ears.
I suppose.
All right. If anybody here has ever watched any anime ever, pretty much every girl in any anime has a tail at some point. We're all 1% furry. Okay, I support it.
I'm just saying, after butt plugs, it kind of goes to full on furryism.
Although, if we're taking that route and including anime, I don't know if we want to go down that road because there's some questionable plot lines.
There's question, but that's part of the thrill.
God.
So I had a fucking crazy fucking week last week. I don't know how much of you guys fucking remember that shit, but I went to 2 fucking concerts. I went to a fucking monster truck rally. I got to fucking hang out and chill.
Oh my God, living life
in a crazy fucking house.
There's the calm right in the eye of the hurricane.
Yeah, life is going to shit. World is going to hell. You know what?
Zach was like sitting down in the Burnham Cafe.
Last episode, just sitting in a hanging chair. It was so good, man.
Sitting in a hanging chair, just being super fucking energetic. Yeah, some say that I was on one last episode. Yeah, I was on cloud 9. That was a fucking fun ass week. I do want to say, Myth. Have you heard of New Medicine, the band? They have a song on TikTok that a lot of people are using. That's about sex. Well, no. two of their artists are going to come on here.
Oh, really? That's pretty epic.
I met them and everything else. Yeah, they're cool as fuck.
What type of music do they make?
It's a very, very odd version of like Linkin Park shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Their Spotify bio here. Formed in 2009, New Medicine delivers modern hard rock that blends the drive of hard rock with the emotion of post-grunge and a hip-hop flair. That is weird. Giving the rowdy, slick sound that mixes equal parts swagger and sulkiness. That sounds like they're trying to describe their smell, but
it sounds like a cologne.
Yeah, literally.
The post-grunge.
So it's a post-grunge fragrance.
I'm definitely gonna check them out.
Oh, they're super cool. Ippo, you probably like the song "Fuck It." It actually hit the top 100, and it says "fuck it" 17 times in the song.
Oh, that's good. That's enough.
Is that one of the bands you saw in concert?
Yeah, I saw them before Disturbed.
Oh, I like this already. This is good.
Yeah, no, the song was super fucking lit. If Apple wouldn't fucking flag me for copyright, I'd play it for you guys.
Yeah.
Go check that shit out. You can hear it a little bit in Hippo's mic if you listen really fucking closely.
If you listen really closely, we can get TMCA'd.
Do they just have female vocals or male too?
No, it's all male vocals.
That was a guy?
Yeah.
That was a guy?
No, that sounded like female in the start of the song. I like it though.
It's really odd because I used to go to a school. Well, everybody went to a school. I used to go to a school where my best friend was like that nerdy guy that had the big fucking glasses, the receding hairline in fucking 9th grade. And he looked exactly like the fucking lead singer. The lead singer looked like he just got tattoos and grew his hair out and a beard out. And all of a sudden he was a cool guy.
Isn't that funny how a little change could make you a cool guy? Like,
yeah,
it can.
So stupid. People are so fickle, bro. Like, yo, you're not cool. Oh, well, what if I grow my hair out? Oh,
change one simple personality
or
physical trait about yourself. Sense. Yeah.
Same personality. You're having the same combos with the guy. He's just like longer hairy guy. I mean, you're like Jesus
you look like
now.
a cooler guy now.
Like, dude, I'm a total like goofy freaking guy because I got a purple man bun, you know. But then I cut my hair short, and people are like, "Wow, you look so serious." What?
Actually,
the same guy, buddy.
Boys, I'm done with court on the 28th. So I'll say this: over the next 2 weeks, whether you're in the Discord or you're in chat in my streams, choose which color I should dye my hair. Any fucking color.
Wait, why are you?
This is gonna be fun.
Oh my god, no!
It's a long story. I cannot get into it.
We have to make it something bold and bright, so we can use it as a green screen and change the textures in post.
That'd be hilarious.
Yeah, green. I think bright green.
Can I guess why you were in court?
I put it in private chat.
Okay, is it for drug trafficking?
Absolutely.
Oh my god, it is. Whoa.
No. No.
Well, I hope it goes well,
mailman. My mailman
Are
doesn't
you guessing
check the
Zach
mail.
or me?
Yes.
I hope it goes well. Dude, I'm streaming to Twitch today. That's what I think I'm going to do.
Are you
Go ahead.
gonna play the new
Stream it to
game?
Twitch, bud.
We're gonna have to check that out. What's it called again?
Rumbleverse. I've been obsessed with this
Rumbleverse.
game called Rumbleverse. I've been streaming it on TikTok, but TikTok just updated their streaming thing. They actually made it a lot better. Their like streaming interface has been made a lot better, but I think because they're in the process of changing some things, it kind of is messing with the maybe the servers a little bit because my stream was super laggy today. So I wonder if that's just like a temporary hiccup as they change some things. So I might have to stream to Twitch today.
Oh wait, this is made by Epic
Is
Games.
TikTok streaming
Oh.
still exclusive? You have to
If
or
you
they
are
have to let you stream, like you have to be partnered or
if you're partnered.
So TikTok streaming is still exclusive. It's rolling out to more people, but it is still exclusive. As far as I know, it's supposed to roll out like by fall, winter this year to everybody. But as of right now, you do have to be partnered.
Okay. Are they planning on rolling it out just to people who are like already big on TikTok or like other Twitch streamers who might want to switch over or YouTube streamers?
Bro, I'm sure that TikTok is going to come in and take over some of the YouTube TikTok, or TikTok is going to take over some of the YouTube Twitch streamers for sure. They're going to post some big guys. I 100% believe that. But also, like, they require you to have 1,000 followers to stream, and then you have to hit a certain number of stream hours to get the mobile gaming stream key. And so I'm sure that to get a straight up desktop stream, they're going to ask that you have 10,000 followers before you stream, because otherwise it'll probably like clog up the servers or something. I don't know exactly, but TikTok's huge. They're going to figure out a good way to do it. But yeah, this game Rumbleverse, like you said, it's made by Epic Games. Super fun game. It's basically Fortnite with 0 weapons. And like, so you land in a city, you play as like a wrestler, superhero type person. You can pile drive people off of buildings, toss them into skyscrapers, drop flying elbows on people. So much fun.
But could they see me? Can I look at them in the
And
face?
it's battle royale.
Oh, but could they, bro? Imagine it's a battle royale.
There's a storm closing.
That would be a great emote.
It's a battle royale with a storm closing. And speaking of that, man, Fortnite has so many crazy skins coming to the game. Obviously, Dragon Ball is coming to the game.
Dude,
as well.
we play so much of it now. We recently got Zach into it, a person who I never thought would. I also just got back into playing the game in the last like month, and like no build. Like I'll play build mode if other people want to, but no build is great.
Bro, it's honestly so much fun,
so
man.
good.
Oh
man,
Fortnite's been great.
To me, it feels so much like Blackout when Blackout first came out right now with no build, that everybody's not up to the level of like gun skill and like basic map knowledge, that people just genuinely aren't on the same level. Like the people that actually play video games all the time, you're pretty good at playing any fucking game. You kind of can flow through them. And then there's those people that take forever to learn, but once they learn, they're fucking good. It seems like it's not even at that level yet, where the people that learn how to play the game aren't there.
A lot of FPSs kind of transfer with like slight differences. Like Fortnite's thing for a while was that you could build, and like Call of Duty has like this fast paced, almost like arcadey action type gameplay. It's different game styles that like makes FPS different. Like Siege is more tactical and slow.
Yeah, that's my problem.
The same ship, but then you have the powers and stuff too. It's kind of fun, but I don't like Riot as a company.
Yeah, Harley got me addicted to that game for a good whole hot 2 weeks.
Really?
To Valorant?
Yeah. Me and Void played with Harley for a good 2.5 hours on stream. All three of us are streaming.
Valorant's fun to watch. It's like easy to comprehend if you know like CS:GO. Like it's pretty much CS:GO
or S&D.
But it's all map knowledge. Like it's crazy knowing every single angle and shit.
They're so basic though. It's insane.
It's crazy what that game can run onto though. Like for being such a new game, came out 2020, 2019.
I like it. It reminds me like back in like Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2 games, like trick shots. Like you get these cool kill cams of people like landing their grenades right on the diffuser or whatever it is in that game. I haven't really played it, but and it like where in like Black Ops 2 used to have like axe shots or cross maps and things like that. It's kind of like bringing it back into a day with modern games. It's really
love it.
It's fun.
Yeah, it's weird. I started playing fucking competitive COD, playing Modern Warfare 2 on PC with IW4X. Overt, come play, bud. Just playing competitive S&D for like $5, just running with a whole bunch of people that used to play pros and shit. And that is a fucking blast. A fucking blast to actually play competitive games with some of the boys and just throw $5 on it and see who the fuck wins. Just random pickup games. But none of us fucking did that shit in Modern Warfare 2. Who the fuck actually played competitive Modern Warfare 2 other than the people that were actually on the pro circuit? Fucking nobody.
Yeah, that was like before you had like the MLG website and stuff and like communities to find competitive games.
It was game battles back then.
Yeah.
That's all there was. Game battles and forums. I wasn't even playing COD yet in Modern Warfare 2.
LAN parties would be the spiciest shit out there for COD tournaments.
Imagine, the LAN party. That's where you get all the clips from the college kids screaming at each other in their or the high school kids and their voice cracks like a dolphin. Like that's the best gamer rage moments. They're just screaming across the room.
You can hear them smash controllers and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, my main LAN game that I played before Call of Duty was fucking 007 Nightfire. And for PlayStation 2, you put the fucking extended brick in there so that way you can have 4 people. And we would see who could get the most kills in like 15 minutes. And it was a fucking blast. Did you play that fucking game?
Yeah,
PlayStation 2 was before your time, man.
I played PlayStation 2. PlayStation 2 was my first console.
I had a PS2. I didn't have any 007 games apart from Russia with Love. From Russia with Love was the shit. I love that.
That was 2007, wasn't it?
5 or 6. I think it was just before that.
Yeah, something around there. PJ, did you play Nightfire on PS2?
I played Nightfire.
You got pushed to talk on, bud. I don't know if you're talking and not talking or what, but you're.
Oh.
You press the button and all of a sudden we could hear your audio.
Oh, hello, it's me. Am I better? Did I fix it?
We can hear your fan now, though.
Oh my god, yeah, I have my Do you want me to turn that off? It's hot in here, bro.
I think we're good now. I think
it's not bad. It was really
weird.
There we go.
Oh, yeah, I turned it off.
We could hear you.
Oh my bad. I was typing something on my Twitch because I haven't been on Twitch in forever. So I was like looking through I'm looking through my Twitch right now. And let me read you my bio on Twitch. Ready? Check this out. About OvertFLOW. Welcome to the channel. I'm a YouTube commentator with over 75,000 subscribers, and this is my Twitch. Thanks for watching.
How many do you have now? Like almost 500,000, don't you?
I have 500,000 on YouTube, but I've had that since like 2016, and then I have 2 million on TikTok, and like I have like 3 million total.
Yeah.
So this is an old. This is probably from like gotta be 2014, 2013 that I updated this last.
So funny.
It's a long time.
I haven't updated my YouTube bio in so long that it still says I have 2 kids.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my
You got a whole human being, buddy.
I got 3.
That's a long time ago, too.
That's funny.
This is a long time.
On certain Twitch chats that have Nightbot, you can type ! accountage, and it'll tell you how old your Twitch account is. I think like mine's like 8 years old or something. Really insane.
Oh my goodness, bro! I made mine back when it was Justin TV.
Yeah, that's a long time ago.
Wow,
it is a while ago.
I just set up Nightbot on my channel today. I haven't even like streamed with it yet, but
yeah,
we got to set up your audio so that way you can play music too. So you don't get.
I can do that easily. I know how to do it to split the 2 channels, but I mean, just most of the games I play, I'd rather be able to hear them. Stalker, especially.
It's great when you're also recording videos too, because then I can split off the recording audio too.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah, we have to upload those Fortnite games. I do. I have to upload those 28 kill games that we got.
Oh my god, yeah. I haven't even gone back and watched either.
Yeah, you guys have been playing so much Fortnite. They're talking about going for the record of number of kills.
Not really, not seriously.
Not seriously.
But he's like, we're 10 away. We are 10 away.
We were 10 away. I told my son, and he was like, wait, are you serious? I said, yeah. He was like, you're not that good. No,
you guys got to get some cash cups.
I told them last night I wanted to play $5 pickups, and they were like, "No, that doesn't sound fun."
You wanted
to
do 3-on-3. That's not fun in Fortnite.
No,
I want to go kill seas.
No, I'm not saying 3-on-3. I'm saying both trios go into their own game, and whoever gets the most kills pays.
I remember you did explain that, but then B moves. I was like, "That's a random chance," and it is. You could just get a million noobs, kill them all.
But like, so you would have like. How do you wager that?
You could even do best of 3 games, just average the 3 games together, but it still would be fun
on teams. Yeah, that could be.
Come on, PJ, you want to come play?
You tried to put me with Egrin. You tried to put me with Egrin, though. That's why
I said me, you Egrin. Me, you Egrin. Come on, the night.
That's our handicap. That's our handicap.
Yeah,
yeah.
PJ wants to come play.
He's
with
not
us
handicapped.
too.
I love you, Egrin.
I'm absolutely nasty at Fortnite. Watch out.
Exactly. We'll hand over
What's your
the fucking
loadout?
sniper.
What's your
loadout?
As the kids say.
Bro, I do be hitting shots though with the sniper. I do be hitting shots.
The heavy is awesome. You get a nice headshot with the heavy. It feels so amazing.
I don't fuck with it often, man.
So
Gave Zach a gold one the other day. He got a 198 headshot. That's like insane.
Yeah, it feels so satisfying when you hit that.
I hit 5 shots in that one fucking 5-minute section. That was disgusting.
4 went out.
Especially because they were all fucking assists because it's not a one-shot fucking kill. Shit's so retarded. So fucking retarded. So, boys, I have a question. I heard this question on another podcast, so I am ripping somebody, but I don't fucking care.
You're not going to show me for it?
Would you rather? I don't know the fucking name of the podcast. Do you know how many fucking idiots online have podcasts now? I'm one of them. Myth is one of them. Like, come on now. So, you give up 4 inches of your height or 1.5 inches of dick.
I think I'd rather give up the dick size. I'd rather just still be tall.
Same.
Like,
how tall are you?
I'm 6'2", so I'd be.
You are not 6'2". Stand up right now.
You might be taller than that. He's a big boy.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. He's 6'2". I have no frame of reference for this.
He looks 5'11".
I'm 6'2". I've measured myself on camera.
Sheesh.
Have you actually? Wait.
Yeah.
He's done a lot of things on camera, but I don't think we questioned him with this one.
Oh, I know. We could go on. Yeah. Some
man shaves his balls and saves them.
Honestly,
hey, it was for the content.
I'm pretty tall. I'll give up some height.
Would it put
like
you
to
under
be smaller
6
and more
foot?
compact. I'd be super buff, and I'd be good at jiu-jitsu probably. I'd be like a backpack size, you know?
How tall
my God,
would you be if
just
you
wrap
gave up
right
4
on
inches
them.
overflow?
They're done.
Say it again?
How tall would you be if you gave up 4 inches?
I would be 5'8". Well, 5'7" 3/4. But that's like still normal height, I feel like. Like if you're a guy, as long as you're like around like, I think that 5'7" and 5'9" is like about normal, right?
Yeah.
You put
I'd
me
be
in some
5'9" if I
6'1".
gave up the 4, so I don't know.
How tall are you?
I'm 6'1". So
no, you're not. Stand up.
It's gonna be
All
bad.
right, stand back to back with me, Ippo. Come on.
I have no frame of reference to figure out how tall you are. I don't know how high
2
up that
feet
sign
behind
is.
me. You won't be able to see my head. I'm lanky. Don't worry.
You'll only be able to see my dick. I promise.
Pretty much, actually. Yeah.
So,
Ippo stands up and he's just not wearing pants.
Yeah, I don't want to stand up. I can. It's too warm in here, man.
100%. I am 6'5".
That is true.
I give up the 4 inches because I'm still above 6 foot.
Honestly, I feel like. How do you feel about this?
How do I feel about what? Giving up 4 inches and still being over 6 foot?
How do you feel about this? I feel like 6'5" is actually too tall. And I think that if you got to be 6'1", you'd be very happy.
Yeah,
you would work more.
This question's not fair for you,
life.
Zach.
You hit door frames, guaranteed.
It's
just like getting in and out of a lot of vehicles. It would all be easier, man.
I have a lot of tall friends. Exactly what he's saying. I feel like your life would be easier in general because I feel like the maximum height you want to be while still living a normal life
6'2"
is it's like 6'2",
6'2", 6'3", maybe. Like
and that's like because most things are designed for people in that range, right? So like what, like 5'6" to 6'2" is probably like how most things are designed for.
But
people.
I can do the stupid things like look on top of the fridge without standing on my tippy toes. I can look on top of the cabinets most of the time without standing on my.
It's a weird flex, but okay.
Just buy a smaller fridge, but
yeah.
No, soon. Hopefully, I don't have a space above the fridge. It's actually built into the wall. But we got to get there, boys. Steps. Myth is the only one on this podcast that can have a fridge built into the wall. We'll all be there soon.
Actually, I should get one of those. Those things are epic. I need to like get my kitchen completely redone just to have one. The pantry could.
One of those companies that'll do it all in wood paneling, like everything.
Yeah,
fridge, freezer.
Yeah, you can't even tell where. That's how you know you're in a nice house. You can't tell where the fridge is.
Where's your food? How do I cook it?
And then you get one of those big ass butcher blocks that you sit on top of your oven, so that way it looks like it's wood grain too. Just blend everything all together.
Hey, maybe once we move to Texas, we'll put one in the compound.
I just redid my entire kitchen's walls. I tiled the entire fucking kitchen the other day.
Nice.
I came home from vacation, and that was the first thing I decided to do was, you know what? I'm gonna tile my kitchen. So I tiled my fucking kitchen. Yeah, ADHD fucking sucks balls.
At least you have 80 of them.
Exactly. 80 ADHDs. Yeah. I saw this ad for Amazon. It said, yeah, you now can put a TV in your bathroom. I was like, where? It's a fucking mirror with a smart TV built into it.
I saw a video. Somebody turned a toilet tank into a PC.
Yo, that's a great video.
What?
Yeah. Well, that's a great idea in general.
And then he had like he mounted a TV in front of the toilet. Just like put a tray off.
You pressed the flush button to turn it on.
That would have been great. Yeah, you flush the toilet to turn it on.
That's too good.
It's really inconvenient though. Well, I guess it makes sense when you're done at the bathroom PC. You
turn it
flush it and it just turns off by itself. But you have to flush it to turn it on.
Yeah, you just press the flusher button. My water would
you just instinctively flush it when you stand up after a gaming session, and you like didn't save or some shit, man.
Yeah.
It would die on Stalker. And you're like, fuck. Press power button.
I got enough quick saves.
It's like it's like when Linus made it so he could play his PC in the bathtub. But like he'd swivel over it, and then he had made like a custom tray with the keyboard and mouse.
I don't even think I've seen that video. I've seen most of his videos, but man.
Well, most of us can lay in bed while we're on our PC.
I most certainly can, yeah.
One of us has to put the fucking load out in the bathroom, right?
I've built a degenerate setup for myself. It's terrible.
Oh no, who's putting the PC in the bathtub? We need like a jacuzzi. Then we could just become Twitch streamers. We could become hot tub streamers.
No shit.
I'm into that. And then you could do, and then you could do collabs with the other hot tub streamers.
Exactly.
I've already had people ask me to do a hot tub stream. They asked me how many subs would I need to do.
New York and his alts don't
set a goal, dude. Set a goal for it. Literally do it.
Where the fuck am I gonna put a hot tub in my fucking apartment? Right where I'm sitting.
I have to say something.
Yeah.
I was watching PK earlier. I was watching one of the old drinking episodes.
Mm-hmm.
Why not set a goal for a freaking hot tub stream for them? That's hilarious. It's just an idea. It's just an idea. It would do numbers.
Oh, it would do fucking huge numbers. I had this idea, and this is my idea. It's fucking copyright claimed. I only talked to Sagi about it before this.
Oh God.
I want to do a podcast that actually has secular audio. So the camera is sitting in a chair looking at the entire poker table worth of people. And each half of the table has left audio and right audio. So as they talk, it sounds like you're actually in said location.
That would be weird. Cool. That would be some weird type of ASMR thing too. Like,
obviously, you would have to release an audio version that has all audio spread across both. Mm-hmm. But tell me how sick audio-wise that would be done if done properly.
That is a really neat idea.
That is pretty cool. I just came up with an even better one. No offense. Here's a multi-million-dollar idea for any hot tub streamers. You start a podcast, you call it Pruny Fingers. You stay in the hot tub on the podcast until you get Pruny Fingers, and then it's over. So what, like 40 minutes or whatever? You get 4 hot tub streamer girls / guys to do this, that's $1 million idea right there. I only want 3%. Come on, let's get it done.
And this is how you sell the entire idea. There's no drinks in the hot tub. So the second that you get thirsty, you have to stand up on camera, turn around, get out, get your drink.
Oh, God.
Write the name on the whiteboard behind it. I got it.
Yep.
All right, I see where you're going with this. Smart.
So you show ass, and then you also get out of the water and make your podcast last longer because you won't get pruny fingers as fast either.
Yeah, when's Amaranth hopping on the podcast bandwagon? She can
literally start a podcast super group. And
we got the producer right here.
Oh, God.
Over. Come on, tell me, bro.
Oh, God.
Tell me.
Yeah, bro, I obviously, man's running one of the top 200 podcasts in the world, right?
Fuck
I think that you're a no-brainer.
Oh, yeah.
Dude,
Zach's got
this podcast. Let me brag a little bit. This podcast.
This one's better.
Mine and Miss podcast is top 89th in 3 fucking countries.
Are they like Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, and Indonesia?
Greece, Germany, and Russia.
I'm taking account for Russia. It's the chess talk. They love chess.
It's the chess talk, guaranteed.
I think that's pretty fucking sick. I don't care what fucking country it is. You're top 100 in anything. That's fucking awesome. Because you're still competing against the same fucking people.
Mm-hmm.
I was the number 1 YouTuber in China for like a period of like 10 days.
Go away. That's shit, man. That's insane.
Or the number 1, I'm sorry, the number 1 American YouTuber in China for a period of like 10.5 days or something.
Holy shit, man.
Pretty dope. It was when I went to Area 51 for the Pokemon thing.
Oh.
In 2016. They wrote an article about me in like the China Times and everything. Pretty sick. I couldn't read it at all.
You had to like translate it to like broken English.
I didn't even have to. I just imagined how many good things they said about me. I didn't even translate it. I was like, yo, probably says amazing stuff about me. American YouTuber, one of the greatest of all time, goes to Area 51. That's how I envision it.
Wasn't that during the whole raid Area 51 thing too? Wasn't that all at
No, that was before it by quite a bit.
Yeah.
Really? I thought that was
after
Pokemon
for some
Go
reason
and
too.
everything were around the same time.
Oh, Pokemon Go. That thing, I think that was like, I want to say the Raid Area 51 was like a year or something after that.
Raid Area 51
2 years.
Was 2021, right?
No, it was at least 2 years ago.
2020. It was 2020.
Because
it was 2020 because I was in school.
No idea.
I was going to say, I thought they were closer to the same time period. Dude, Twitch is having some problems.
20
videos buffering.
Is it?
Yeah, it just buffered on my end. It's fucking weird.
That was like the most Reddit thing ever, though. Just have a bunch of people go outside of Area 51 and then anime run past armed guards.
They can't shoot us all.
My son started.
That was the best line with all that shit, man. They can't shoot us all.
My son started Naruto running, and I was like, "You don't do that.
Oh my god,
you don't do that."
Yeah.
Like you've never even seen the show. You don't do that.
Knock it off.
Gotta get that one out of him. Just, no,
this isn't something you do, boy. Oh, fucking hell, boys.
What's going on with Twitch?
I don't know. It's shitting the bed, man. It's been shitting the bed a little bit. And I thought it was my fucking internet for the longest time. Because I'll have random spikes connecting to fucking Discord and shit too. But it's been bad. It's been really bad recently.
Bro. Some company is trying to schmooze me.
Yeah.
Like, I know you're with this company, but can we send you some stuff from our company?
Yeah.
No strings attached. Let's have a meeting. I was like, well, I can't do that, but I will drink your merch that you're sending me to use as a controller for my new sneaker sponsor. Really switch that up. Okay, good. Now nobody knows what it is.
Right. No idea.
No idea. There we go.
It's what? This one? That one?
No, that was actually that was a couple weeks ago.
Damn, I'm pretty close then.
But it was close, yeah.
I am struggling, man. Zach, are you going to get Chris Chappell from America Uncovered? I've never heard of him. I will definitely reach out though. But
Internet historian would be really cool.
Oh man, yes. Really good guess.
I love being able to get some in-depth fucking conversation.
Big Money Salvia, Eric of Internet Eric of Internet Common Etiquette himself.
Oh, look, Baxton's in the chat. What is that? I thought he just records everybody.
No way.
I remember.
Yes.
So Big Money. Do you guys know who Eric of Internet Common Etiquette is?
No, I've never heard of him.
So back in the day, he was like part of like really early YouTube, but he was known as Big Money Salvia as his intro song goes. Ever, and what he used to do is make, like quote unquote, like tutorials. It was like funny, like mock videos where he would take salvia and be like, how to drive a car on salvia,
gardening on salvia.
That was a really good one. Yeah, gardening on salvia, and he would just take salvia and fuck around. And salvia is a very potent psychedelic. It's a tryptamine that lasts like 5 to 10 minutes. It's very potent, and like a lot of people just end up like laughing on it whole time, so they'll just sit there for like 5 minutes and laugh or like smile. He just like sat back and smiled a lot. Other people have bad effects with it, which can be known. It can trigger a flight response. People have known to like jump out windows and stuff. So always be careful and don't do illicit drugs. But
seems illegal.
It is illegal. It used to not be though. It used to not be a scheduled drug which is why he could do it on YouTube and everything. But it became scheduled.
People could buy it, hemp shops, gas stations, everywhere. Mm-hmm. You could buy spice, K2, anything like that. Yeah. I've only known a few people who ever smoked it and liked it, like ever did it again on purpose.
I had a friend who used to do it, and he would sit there and laugh for 5 minutes straight. He loved it.
That's just
it has different effects on different people, majorly.
Well, you could even see that shit with fucking legalized ones too. So like, when you're medicated something like Adderall, it's completely different than why people abuse it.
Mm-hmm.
My Adderall puts me to sleep half the time.
Yeah.
it's completely different. It's so addicting. Why? Because it puts you to bed? I don't fucking understand. I don't get it.
It's not the same for everyone, Zach. That's how the drugs work.
That's the point I was making.
Mm-hmm.
Zach will drink like 3 monsters and go to bed.
Yeah, I will go to bed within an hour after this. Thank you, G Fuel. We're just
not a paid ad.
Not a paid ad, because never mind. Love you, Rob. So what do you guys want to do? What do you guys want to do?
You can do anything.
How about we tell a Zach story?
A Zach story. Okay.
Where's that list?
I have it. I actually just copied it a little bit ago. So you guys are going to have to come up with one you guys can bite off of, since I'm telling it in the middle this time.
Yep.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
There you go. It's posted in the private chat. You guys choose. Oh, I love watching all of you guys just randomly join. That was fun.
So let me have a look here.
Yeah, feel free. Feel free. A lot of fun stories in there.
Just scrolling through Zach's history, judging him all.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. I'm just like, how can I roast him for which one of these better? Scaring people and almost making my mom fall down the stairs. I like that. That sounds fun.
That's a lot of inertia.
Yeah, because that sounds
she might break the house when she gets to the bottom.
Cause structural damage to the foundation of most buildings.
Well, the problem is we were living in the ghetto, where I showed you the house that we were living in at the time. So it was literally a shithole. And actually, the roof caved in into my apartment 5 days after we were evicted out of it. The entire roof of the entire building caved in.
That's good timing.
Yeah, 5 days. It's kind of crazy if you think about it that way. So I always thought it was fucking hilarious to jump out from behind walls or act like I'm dead and scare the shit out of people. So at the same time, it was around the time that I broke my arm. So at this point, my mom would check on me randomly because I was fucking 11 years old to make sure I was alive in the bathtub because I can't use one entire fucking arm. So I acted like she drowned me, and I tried to kill myself. I heard the doorknob jiggle, and I went under the water to start blowing bubbles.
Oh my fuck, man.
That wasn't the funniest time. So my favorite time, well, okay, in between these two times, I'll add something extra. I missed like 65 days worth of school in my 6th grade year of elementary school. So my mom threw a hot coffee cup at me. The entire fucking ceramic mug just
that correlates. Yep.
She's like, Zach, you need to get your ass to school. Coffee across the room. Barely missed me. Hit the fridge that was right next to me. Had coffee all over my leg. So then, my favorite time. My mom just worked a 12-hour shift. She's walking up the inside of the house because it was like as you walked up the inside stairs, it was like a circle that went all the way around up the floors. We were on the 4th floor. Or you could walk around the outside and go up the back stairs up to our deck and then go in the kitchen door. But the inside door was the way you went early in the morning and late at night because living in a sketchy fucking town, somebody might follow you. And it was in the middle of winter. So I was like, fuck. I'm actually awake and my mom's just getting home. I heard the bottom door slam. Like, you know what? I got this. The inside door opened up into the little hallway that you walked into the living room. And the couch was almost up against the wall, but it had to be pulled out a little bit because they were recliners for big and tall people. So you know it was pulled out a little bit. So I squeezed in between the couch and the wall. And you hear stop coming up the stairs. Stop coming up the second set of stairs. She gets to the 4th set of stairs and you hear the creak of the floor right before the door. She opens the door and I smack the wall on the door right next to her. And she almost goes down the entire fucking flight of stairs.
Oh my fuck, man.
Oh my god. How did she seriously, how does a woman of that size not get seriously injured from that?
I don't genuinely I don't
It's a lot
know.
of padding, I suppose.
She didn't go down any of the stairs. So I don't genuinely know how a lot of things weren't broken. But she said, Zach, if you ever fucking scare me like that again, I might die. I was like,
she was not lying.
You're right.
You're right. I got you. I genuinely understand. Do you guys fucking scare all your friends?
Oh my god, dude, there's something sadistic about scaring people. Like ever since I was a child, even like there were times when my sister and I lived with just our dad for a long time, and he would get home at like 4:30 every day after work. Even when we were in like fucking like 2nd, 3rd grade, we would be home alone for like an hour and a half after school, and it was great. It was always so fun. And then we'd scare him from somewhere, either like in the closet in the porch, behind the door, it's like fucking beside the door on the other side, fucking. And it got to the point where he was just like, "You guys are gonna give me a fucking heart attack." I am not joking. I forget about it every day.
At this
coming home from work, you need to stop.
When I
still do it to this day. I scare my mom all the time. And, I had to give it up because she strained her back when I scared her.
Oh, God.
I had to give it up.
I'm not joking.
Yeah.
I felt terrible. I felt terrible. That was like a couple months ago.
When I was in middle school, we had this house where there's this one, the closets where they're like, it's like wood but slanted down, so you can see out of it, but nobody can see in.
Like blinds.
Yeah. So we had one of those, and I would wait there and like just scare the shit out of my sister when I and like one time she won't admit it, but she peed herself.
Good times. My grandma used to always growing up, I lived with my dad, and my grandma moved from the East Coast, so she lived with my dad as well. So it was me, my grandma, my dad. And every time my dad would get home, like we would come home, my dad worked all day. I would be with him a lot because we'd be at conventions and stuff as a kid. And we'd come home, and literally all the time, my grandma would like hear us come in and just like lay on the floor in the kitchen. No. And my dad every time would be like, "Mom, are you okay?" She's like, like, dude, you're 75 years old. You can't do that because it's actually scary, you know? Like, but it was her thing. It was her favorite thing to do. Super funny.
So the most fun person you will ever scare in your life is when you have a kid. And when they're like 1.5, 2 years old, and they're starting to walk around and like understand what the fuck being scared is, you jump out from a corner and you scare the shit out of them, all of them. And this is like guaranteed. They jump. They don't like jump like you do. Like they actually jump, and they don't know how to catch themselves. So they jump, and they jump straight to their ass. So they just up, down, ass, and they lose it. And it's the most funny reaction and genuine reaction you can get from scaring somebody, because they scream and then they jump and then they scream again. And it's just complete shock. It's complete and utter fucking shock.
Either laughter or crying afterwards. Yeah. One or the other. Kid's fine.
Yeah, dude. So this one time, I loved haunted houses. Still do. Like my mom's a big horror fan, so I grew up like watching horror movies and going to haunted houses super young. So this one time I was going on a double date actually, and I was with me and my girlfriend at the time, and my friend and his girlfriend, and we went to a haunted house after dinner, and the chainsaw started up in this haunted house, and it was like it was almost maze. There was like dead ends in this haunted house. My girlfriend at that time pushes me straight into a fucking wall, and it was dark as shit. My nose just like, I swear it almost cracked. Like it's so hard into a fucking wall when that chainsaw started up.
Just pushed you and ran.
She didn't know which way she was going either, so she kept pushing me into this wall.
Oh my god!
So the one haunted house that I went to, I had the same problem. You started out in like this frozen room, so it was like an icicle infested fucking room with like blood dripping on the end of the icicles and shit like that. And then you walk into this room that looks essentially the same, metal walls, and then it says "Welcome to Jason's Meat Locker," and there's a whole bunch of like legs and bodies all cut up. And then they're like, "Well, you're 16, right?" And I turn around and my dick gets sideswiped by a fucking chainsaw without a blade on it. And I'm like, "Oh my fucking god."
Holy fuck, man.
And I almost fucking shit myself. They're like, "Read the sign." And I turn around and I see fucking a hockey mask this far away from me, and he fucking swipes my legs and my dick with a fucking chainsaw.
I would turtle so hard it would become an innie.
I shit myself so fucking hard.
Oh my fuck, man.
And then we just keep going, and nothing else fucking scared me the entire fucking time. I'm like, that was the biggest climax that I've ever had in my life. And guess what? I'm never getting back there again, bud. I'm just not. No matter if you grab my leg in the creepy psychedelic clown maze or not, I'm going to feel fine for the rest of the time now. Don't worry about it.
Have you just been chasing that same like high? Is that your new fetish? So, like just like, chainless chainsaw.
Just scary, making him think his dick's gonna cut. He has like women hold a blade to his dick, like, "I'm gonna fucking do it."
Well, Myth, unlike you, I never safe word.
And yeah, that's why you have lots of scars.
Do you know how I got these scars?
Oh god.
Well,
safe words are for pussy.
God.
Safe words are for people.
You gave me the option. I was just taking it.
Well, I'm just saying, when you safe word in other circumstances, it makes you more of a pussy than me.
I wanted to hear the end of that Grandma Crab story, man. God damn it. It was really getting good.
Murph, if your safe word is not cum twat, you have a really, really big problem. That is the only safe word that should ever be used is cum twat. Why? Because it will make you giggle every single time. And you know for damn sure your dick's not going to stay hard as soon as somebody says kumquat.
I don't know.
See, every single one of you guys giggle. There's no way you're keeping them.
It is funny.
Yeah. You're not going to be kumquat. Like it's gonna get a giggle out of you, and you're gonna be like, "Wait, what the fuck?"
It's gonna catch you. It's gonna catch you by surprise for sure.
I'm gonna stick to grapefruit.
It's much better than those fucking idiots that are like red. Like, what are you talking about? Red. You're not even gonna get my attention with that.
It can't be one syllable.
Yeah, it's got to be loud enough and big enough that it's never going to be said. Kumquat is by far the best one. Because if they fuck up and say "come in my twat," then you might stop or you might do it. You never know.
Oh my!
All right, it's this moment that
enough women have said that to you. You're good. You can stop that.
I gotta get out of here in a few minutes, guys. I'm gonna do a stream with some of the FaZe boys in a little bit.
FaZe boy stream.
Little FaZe boy stream. We're gonna play Rumbleverse, bro.
Game looks sick. I'm gonna have to check it out, man. I never even heard of it until now. I don't know how. When did it
just came out? It just came out like I think Friday or something.
Oh shit, that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah, so much fun.
Sick.
Definitely.
Right. Well, yeah. Thanks for coming on. And
yeah, it was good having you on, man.
I got another 10 minutes or something.
Okay.
So yeah, if you had any topics or something that you wanted to touch on or any questions or whatever, let me know because I'm here for it.
Did we want to do a 2-for-1 special or wrap up? Or do we want to talk boxing?
Boxing. We got the black belt.
That? I didn't know if we
what
talk about
that. What do you want to talk about, bud?
I mean, you got? Are you guys into the whole YouTube boxing space or what's up?
Oh, I haven't been following it. I hear tidbits of some of these fights. Really, I'll watch UFC and some other MMA fights like if they're on. Other folks are watching it, but don't keep.
All right, so. Obviously, there's a huge event coming up. It's the KSI versus Alex Wasabi event. Mm-hmm. Alex Wasabi pulled out 3 weeks from the fight with a concussion. So KSI is fighting a guy named Swarms, who's a UK rapper that nobody in America knows. Nope. So there's some backlash happening for that. But the other fights on the card are huge. Fuzi Tube versus Deji, which is KSI's brother, if you don't know. FaZe Temper versus Blueface was supposed to happen. Blueface actually pulled out of that, or he got kicked off the card because he had a domestic violence thing kind of happen where they just didn't want the publicity. So now FaZe Temper is actually fighting Slim, who is more in the influencer boxing space. He's I think he's good friends with Adam Sala, which is a big influence as well, especially in the boxing scene. We got Salt Poppy versus some guy named Andy Worski. We have Dean the Great versus some guy named Evil Hero. And we have Sam Hyde versus I think like a rugby player. But this whole card is
Ian Thompson. He's a whatchamacallit? He's a musician. He plays the violin.
Wait, who?
Ian Thompson.
Oh, I thought he was like a rugby guy or something.
No, on his Instagram, he's the dude that does all the violin videos with all the rappers and stuff.
Oh, too. No way. Hold up. Oh.
He's that big ass fucking dude with.
Why is he all buff? Somebody literally told me he was a rugby player, but see, I don't even know this guy. Hold on.
He's very buff. Fucking huge.
Dude, he's fighting Sam Hyde. Anyways, now that I know that he's not that, I'm going to go ahead and give him a follow real quick. There you go, buddy. This whole card, this is kind of interesting. The whole card, it's also being presented by some of the hosts of it is Keemstar and who else is on it? Keemstar and somebody else is hosting. FaZe Sensei, of course, is fighting King Kenny on it. The whole card is all people from my company, which is Happy Punch, which is amazing. Happy Punch promotion. It's the biggest influencer boxing promo out there right now. And literally every fight on this card is somebody from Happy Punch. And then we got Keemstar hosting it. So it's actually, it's insane, man. It's going to be an insane card. I was actually supposed to fight on it. Both of the opponents that I had ended up pulling out for one reason or another. So I won't be fighting on it. I'm probably going to end up going though to go watch the fights and go be part of the my whole company is going to be there with Happy Punch and everything. So I'll probably go there and be supportive and all that, get some content out of it as well. But the thing, it's absolutely gigantic. I think that with the Alex Wasabi fight being out, it's no longer going to crack that 1 million view pay-per-view buys that I think that it could have. but I still think that it's a huge event that sells hundreds of thousands of pay-per-views. Of course, a lot of people are going to pirate it. They're all going to stream it, whatever. But it's going to be the biggest event in years. Obviously, the return of KSI, he has not fought since 2019. And so there's going to be a lot of people excited about that. I would love to fight on the card. Actually, a little thing that I haven't said publicly, FaZe Temper's opponent, Blueface, got kicked off the card for domestic violence. And Temper, obviously one of my really good friends, I actually hit him up and I was like, hey, man, if you want me to step in, help save the card, we'll get a little, hey, what's a little boxing fight amongst friends? I said, I'll get in there with him. But he ended up having that backup opponent in Slim. So that would have been fun. That would be cool to get in there with get in there again. It would be a fun fight for the gaming fans for sure. But I will be fighting on one of the upcoming boxing events. But in the meantime, keep your eyes out for Happy Punch. Absolutely huge. Oh, yeah, Gideon. Of course, Gideon is the other host. If you guys don't know who Gideon is, he's like absolutely humongous right now, like 5 million subscribers or something.
Oh, wow.
He's also part owner of Happy Punch. So this thing's going to be huge. If you haven't heard about Happy Punch yet, keep your eyes open, keep your ears.
Where's it going to be streamed through? Is it going to be like a website that does the pay-per-view or?
Yeah, you know what? I don't know exactly. I'm sure that KSI has. I bet you on his like Twitter or something. Yeah, I'm looking for it right now. He probably has a link. I think it's through. Let me see. It's through Misfits Boxing. Yeah, if you just go to his. Nope, that's actually all his songs. Okay, that's not it.
Come on, you want to listen to Holiday?
I mean, songs are not bad. Misfitsboxing.com. I think that it's being done through.
I do want to say though.
Yeah, buy tickets right here. Misfitsboxing.com. You can buy tickets, buy the pay-per-view. Right there. I think it's like $10 or something for the pay-per-view.
He has one of the best diss tracks against him by fucking what's his face? The fuck is his name? The Lispy rapper that was on YouTube. Who the Quadeca?
Lispy Jimmy.
No, Quadeca. That fucking Insecure diss track on KSI is one of the best diss tracks I've ever heard in my entire life. Have any of you guys heard that?
I have not heard that. No.
We're gonna have to listen to this afterwards. He is one fucking smart kid. He was pushing fucking.
That's got 37 million views. That's insane.
Holy cow!
Yeah, wow. It's Quadeca's song "Insecure." KSI.
Oh, Quadeca. Yeah, I know Quadeca. It's a good kid.
Yeah, I've never even heard of him. Yeah.
I don't even remember how I found that fucking song, but I found it. And I was like, this kid can fucking rap. And that fucking diss track is fucking fantastic. We do have to go back to diss tracks because of the game dropping his one on Eminem. But one of your Happy Punch guys called me out on an episode of PKA and then didn't even say the fight was with me. That's fucked up, man. Brandon, I love you to death. He called me out the entire first time he was on. Was like, come on, bro, we'll fight. Announces he has a fight and then doesn't even call me out, man. Fucked up.
Unbelievable. Wow. He needs to get in the ring and call you out. Make it a big deal.
Zach, you can't even fight. You have a life-threatening injury.
Yeah. No, there is two people I could get in a boxing match with. I cannot call one of them out by name, but Brandon, I will fuck you up, buddy. Let's go. I lived in the town that created Mike Tyson Part 2.
Zach is talking a bunch of shit, and then he's gonna be like, "Oh, my shoulder, I can't. My kids."
No, I would completely do it. That's the thing is, I would completely do it.
Just don't use that one arm. One arm.
Yeah.
Only.
I'll go full left-handed. Just no hard punch.
Distracted with this one. Get him with that one.
Yeah, no hard punch.
Hit him with one of these bad boys.
Defend myself with my right hand, just so I block my collarbone and just jab with my left, and I'll fucking win the entire thing.
I've never seen him roll, but I know that he wrestled and he's like a pretty good purple belt from what I know.
No, I love Brandon to death. I'm fucking around. And
but
the other one,
still fight him.
I'm coming for that 5%.
Dude, does he have any jiu-jitsu videos on? I would love to see him.
It's Muay Thai and shit from Thailand.
But he's a purple belt in jiu-jitsu as well.
I thought it was Muay Thai, but might be. But yeah, he's a good fucking dude. He's a good fucking
He's super nice.
Oh, I love Brandon to death. He called me the other day. He's like, dude, one of the clips from last time I was on PK is giving me problems. Can you get it removed? I said, no.
No,
it's not my channel. It's not my channel.
That's on 10 other channels, bro.
What did he say? What did he do? He's canceled.
Oh, it was bad. It was.
Did you think it was like an official PK like clips?
It was one of those, and it didn't portray himself rather well.
Boom, but a bang.
Well, Woody's had many of those, and I'm surprised he doesn't get more shit for it.
They define him though.
Yeah, they don't care about Woody.
Yeah, he got a no-gi tournament thing, dude. He's got 500,000 views on his no-gi tournament. I should watch this.
Wow,
he's a fucking sick dude.
No-gi is pretty interesting in Brazilian jiu-jitsu. I've never messed with that, but
it is. It's interesting. You know what? People, I think that the most realistic version, because people always compare like the gi, like the uniform, to the no uniform. I've trained a lot of no gi. I've trained a lot of gi. I mainly do gi nowadays, but I used to like split it 50-50. But people will argue which one's more realistic. I actually think that neither of them are. I think the most realistic is like wearing gi pants.
Street clothes.
And then
100%.
Say again, street clothes. Oh yeah,
street clothes. Yeah.
But the closest that you're gonna get to street clothes is like a rash guard or a t-shirt with the gi pants on, because typically like the gi is supposed to represent a jacket and jeans. But obviously, especially in Vegas, people aren't wearing a jacket all the time. But I would say a lot of people are wearing jeans, right? And the no gi thing, people are like, more people wear shorts. I gotta say this, dude. No gi, most of the time, like people are like got spats on and no shirt on or a rash guard. It's hardly ever that I'm wrestling somebody that's completely naked, dude. All right. Yeah. So I think the most realistic version of jiu-jitsu is wearing the gi pants with a rash guard. Okay. That's the most realistic version. Because if you got jeans on, I will use those jeans like a handle to throw you through the air. You know?
Well, in the grand scheme of things, I think about it this way. If I'm going to throw hands, the first thing I do is take off my shirt.
The first thing I do is take off my jeans so nobody can grab them.
I don't wear jeans.
Yeah, there we go.
You're like Randy in the Trailer Park Boys. The pants come off, and
I went to court.
All hell breaks loose.
And I got some fucking pajama pants on right now, boys.
Oh my god, that's a good guy right there.
I didn't change since court either.
Before Zach exposes more.
You didn't wear those in court, did you? Oh no.
Yes, I did.
Did. You better not.
Yes, I did.
It was fucking virtual court though, bud. So they didn't see me.
Oh, okay. It doesn't count.
You try to pull one over.
Puts his
pajama pants in court. That'll be the title, boys.
There we go. All right, OvertFLOW. You have to go. You're streaming tonight. Is your Twitch channel OvertFLOW?
Yeah, everything is OvertFLOW. Everything's verified except for my Twitch, but you'll find me maybe.
All right, go check him out tonight. Watch him play Rumble.
Rumbleverse.
Yeah. Rumbleverse. There we go. I was looking for the last
game.
Exactly. We're going to come raid him and join him.
Yes, please do. Thank you guys. I appreciate you having me on. Always a fun time. One day we'll get some of the some more of the FaZe boys on here, because we try to get clips on, but you know, he's not the most social butterfly, but probably soon, maybe eventually.
It would have been great to hear about how FaZe went public recently and
right?
how fucking crazy that is. It would have been cool as hell. But
awesome,
yeah, definitely, bud.
Right.
We'll have to play some games, brother. Let me know when you want to, and we'll play.
Sounds good, bro. I appreciate you guys.
Yep.
Appreciate you, bud. Have a good one.
Love ya.
And PJ's awesome. He always hangs out with us afterwards. Yeah. He's streaming tonight, so he has to go. But
yeah, such a good fucking dude. Dude, this shit is fucking crazy.
Yeah,
life is going fucking weird. Yeah.
Oh.
Are we thinking a little short episode tonight?
Probably like an hour and 45 or so.
An hour 45. All
right.
Go like 30, 40 more minutes instead of doing a half show. We're not fucking lazy. We don't cut shows short.
Don't have that. It's three-quarter ass shit, bro.
Yeah.
And more. Like between 75 to 95.
Exactly. You just throw it somewhere in there and have a random cut when Myth doesn't say the safe word.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta keep people on their toes. They never know when the episode ends. You're gonna be like, oh my god, do you see when that episode of RMTS ended last night, bro? They just like cut it off.
Yeah, Void would have done a 3-hour
of the
show.
grandma
of course,
crab story.
Yep. He wouldn't have said a word throughout the whole thing, but he would have sat there.
He would have taken it.
He would have sat there.
The question is do you want to scare somebody really, really badly? Oh.
Boop.
Mr. Cherry Husticles.
Okay, why? How?
Because I got a text from somebody saying to fuck with Cherry Husticles. and if he joins, we'll see.
This violinist has a lot of women in his Instagram for being a violinist.
I saw that. I looked the guy up. 6th picture, big booty. I'm like, what?
He does all of the violin and instrumentals for Dax. If you guys know who Dax is.
Yeah.
You know how he releases the original version? He'll release like an acoustic version.
Yeah.
He also releases violin versions. That's where I knew who I Am Thompson is from.
Okay.
It's because he's the dude who does all of the violin covers for Dax. And also there's a video where he has a whole bunch of asses. One's a full-sized female, one's a half midget, and then one's a super midget.
Go check it out. He's fighting as well. So check the fight out too.
Fighting Sam Hyde.
Sam Hyde.
That is crazy.
So Sam Hyde is going to fucking win that fight. I'm just now.
Yeah.
Good chance, man. It's a weapon.
I mean, let's fucking say it's Sam Hyde. I mean, he could win just by
He's on the vampire diet, man. Oh, here's the professional fucking we got the fucking Smash player.
Can't dodge us by taking a bus tonight.
Smash, bro. Yeah. No.
No taking the 18-wheeler to the face.
Or a truck.
Oh, yeah.
This man recently survived a close encounter with God. Given to him in the form of an 18-wheeler smashing into the vehicle that he was driving. And luckily, he escaped. I don't want to say unscathed, but skin wasn't broken.
Yeah, still got a little bit of a bruised eye here, so.
He's chilling them.
Exactly.
Man's a savage.
Hey, he goes from almost dying 1 month to almost winning a major fucking tournament in Smash a month later. And by major tournament, I mean, across the street in the Motel 6 that was next door.
It was unsanctioned, man, because they're playing the cool version of the game.
It was a Holiday Inn, all right? So, yeah.
Well, they kept the light on for you, so it definitely was.
DJ Mike 626 wasn't even there, bro. It's not even a real Smash tournament.
Wait, if he wasn't
Mike
doing
626 isn't fucking doing the DJ.
I want him doing the AV for sure.
He should be on the mic.
Yeah, he could definitely play some hot hits while you play.
Mm-hmm.
So, boys, we have one of our friend group that this affects, but I want your guys' take on it, and I want to have an in-depth conversation on this. What's your stance on pegging?
Oh, God.
All right, can I take the floor first?
Yes,
All right, so I would say that it's, I'd be open to people like, trying maybe a pinky size, like a baby carrot size at first, but if you're going full hog the first go at it, I think there's something wrong with you mentally.
As I've said in a Twitch chat before, there is a difference between being fucked in the ass and stimulating the prostate. But
so is that a yes? That's
no, that
it's still not. Neither are okay though.
That's not a yeah.
Myth to say more of a good scratch.
God. Open the Holy Bible.
I think that's how B-Moves got his black eye. I think he got slapped with a big old dildo in the eye first. Just got slapped. Ugh,
he got fucking dick slapped.
No, I never would fucking get pegged. I don't understand how anybody's like, yeah, that's what I want.
I don't shame people who want it. Like, I don't think that it even necessarily makes someone gay, but like, that's not a.
No, it's just I don't understand. I don't get it. Why I'm like, yeah, fuck me. No, that's my job.
My job, exactly.
The fuck, man. Like, that's not in the slightest what you do. So, B-Moves.
God is watching.
You were featured on a fucking
pinky.
Team Liquid fucking Twitter. Literally like
Panda
last
Gaming.
week.
It was Panda Gaming.
No, it was Team Liquid. You showed us.
Team Liquid?
Yeah.
Oh.
She is on
run by
Team
Liquid Richard.
Oh, Chia?
Yeah.
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 You were tweeted out and you beat her ass.
Yeah.
You fucking won.
Chia was there at the venue, and
did you get called out before this?
No.
Oh, okay.
I had played them prior in Philly a couple years back, and they beat me with a Samus, but they played DDD this time because they were playing DDD and Brawl, I believe. So they came to the venue for PM, and they were playing more DDD than that, and I guess I don't know. I guess they just weren't as ready for PM since they've been playing Brawl all day, and I just got the upper hand because it was a pretty big upset for me because they were pretty ranked beforehand and everything. So
yeah, I like watched a whole lot of like high end Smash Bros content because it's just so crazy. Yeah. It's almost so hard to follow, man. Like I have a lot of friends that I grew up with that would go to tournaments, like bigger ones in Nova Scotia or a few provinces away, like bigger ones in Canada, and do all right. But
yeah, I watch like never. You know, I've seen all like the optimal play stuff and all that stuff, but I've always had like trouble doing that myself. Just like playing the smart ways I should, and just instead I do spammy stuff that just kind of works out randomly sometimes. That's why the tag came from B moves to just spam the special moves. So one time I beat a guy and he spiked his controller on the couch and said he doesn't play like a normal Luigi, he just spams all the B moves. So that's where I got my tag.
And that's where the name came from.
Yeah. You definitely look like one of the guys that would play Mortal Kombat back in the day that just does the high punch and just over.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
If it works, then it works. I mean.
Yep. Well, once you get in that loop, you can't get out of it. That's the problem. But it's getting somebody into that loop of getting punched in the chest 30,000 times.
I don't know how they take it, man.
Well, we're not going to take it.
It's easier to kill a Lexus LS400 in the background of some of those games than it is to kill the person. That's wild. And they're tough cars.
Don't be so modest, B. It's okay, B. You're a
B. Yeah. You got top 5 at a nationally syndicated tournament.
It's pretty wild. You said there were that many people there?
40, like, okay, 48.
Okay. 48, yeah.
48.
It's like, oh man, I wonder if we made a middle of pack.
Probably like 8 DQs that didn't show up.
Well, think. At COD tournaments, they play for millions. There's only 8 teams. You beat 48 people. They only beat 8.
We start with pools, so I got first in my pool, and then it moved to bracket.
First in your pool, damn.
You said suck up on my dick when I fucked that.
Actually, there was one guy there I got to talk about for what. Like, his name is Fudge Pop. He's a Lucario player, and this man is a genius. He could cure cancer if he wanted to, but instead he dedicated his life to making the best AI in Smash ever. It's like the bots you play in Smash like don't play the way they really could optimally, like for training. This man has dedicated his life to training each bot and like through coding and like personal training, like AI and stuff like that I couldn't even comprehend. He has made like the optimal bots to train people to start learning how to play the game better, like better than Nintendo ever did.
And is this freeware? Cool. This is something that anyone with Project M
it's
can
not
use?
It's not out yet.
Okay.
He's one guy working on it for years now.
So I definitely don't have experience in fighting games with AI at all, but like AI in chess is something that I look into a lot. And so like eventually chess engines just tried to calculate as many moves as they can, and that's what Stockfish is. So Stockfish is a web-based engine that it calculates on a normal computer like 30 moves ahead, like 99 moves ahead if you sit there and wait for like 5 minutes. You have like a normal CPU. But nowadays we have built better computers, and we have also built not only computers that play like computers where they can look infinitely ahead, well, not infinitely, but they can look 20 30 moves ahead in any position and try to calculate that out, and they play weirdly because they see stuff that humans don't. We've made AI that plays like a human, but like a better human. So it's interesting on how like you can make AI replicate
almost imitating mistakes that we would make and miss things.
But not only mistakes, but play like teaching a AI system how to play thematically, or where you're not just doing all this random stuff. It's
like actually go for traditional openings and stuff. You're saying?
Yeah, and not just programming openings, but also like playing a King's Indian like a King's Indian, not just playing 20 moves of theory, playing a Queen's Gambit like a Queen's Gambit. Like chess originally, like when AI first came out, they just gave it the rules of chess, and it was not very good at first. Until the Cold War, computers could not beat humans until they decided, hey, let's just make a computer play itself forever, basically. They let this supercomputer run overnight. The next day, it went to a computer tournament, which is where they have computers play every other computer, it beat every other computer at the time.
Oh wow,
it
that's
didn't
such
draw
a cool era
or
of
lose
computing
any
to have been
games.
involved with. Could you imagine? That'd be so sick.
Just had the best computer of all computers that ever computed and played chess. This is why I say all the time, Myth, that you would fucking love competitive Pokemon. You just genuinely would. The slight little individual roles of like being able to knock somebody out 75%
We gotta get
of
you
the
into
time.
some games.
The problem is I'm still so fucking bad at chess that like I spend all day studying chess. I spend.
You can't leave it back behind you now because all the effort would have been for nothing.
It is like for real, like a sand pit now. Like I've spent so much time investing, and I'm like still.
Can't
like,
dig your damn self.
I'm telling you, there's content that you should and could make, whether it's like breaking down.
Yeah, but I want to get so much better at the game. Like I'm so bad at the game right now.
Well, you could track that as well. You're still good at chess now.
Just name your entire fucking series, Retard to Savant. How many episodes? That's all you got to do. Yeah. So.
Retarded man to savant, RMTS.
Ooh, look at you. So I always have struggled looking back at life and being like, you know what, that's fucked up, or I would have handled this situation so much fucking better. So what is the most not safe for work thing that you can look back at what your parents could have done in front of you that would be fucked up? And I have a really, really good one that you're gonna be like, oh, I didn't even think.
I'm sorry. Can you say that again? You cut out in the middle.
So what's the most not safe for work thing that your parents could have done to you? Like actively, as like within their relationship, they do something and then interact with you, or they do something odd that you look back and you're like, that's fucked up.
I need an example.
Yeah, okay. I don't know.
So like,
yeah, you get pretty dark here.
Like, there's fucked up people nowadays that have just dildos as their fucking decor in their house. They're gonna have kids at some point, and those dildos are probably still gonna be there because they're fucking normalized.
You guys are
like the stupid little fucking weird things.
It's like Fantasia or something. It was this child who did drag shows. Yes, it's very disturbing. And I think her name was Fantasia, or whatever they identify as. In all respect, but their parents, they did an interview at their house, and they just had like pictures of date rape drugs, like the like just like pictures of the chemical makeup of like date rape drugs, like all over their house.
That's so disturbing.
And
that's up there with a weird thing parents could expose a child to.
They just had like
reason.
CNN, or it was like probably MSNBC, like in their house, leave them up.
Do either of you guys have one?
Well, you said could have, not did. I can think of like ones they did kind of, but like not like could have. Like I can go so many ways.
I don't understand.
Could have, as in like possibly could have happened, not just anything in the world that could have happened.
Gotcha.
Like as an adult, you can look back and be like, oh, this could have happened, and that's believable. But you could also look back at something and be like, oh, that'd be really fucked up if that happened, but there was zero chance.
My parents specifically, if I had ever walked in on them having anything remotely close to sexual intercourse, I would have been scarred because they had been separated from the time I was not even 2 years old. So that would be really, really, really not normal.
So the really, really fucked up one that most people don't think about until after they have kids, and they're like, oh, you really don't even pay attention to it, is think there might have been a time that your mom or your girlfriend swallows your cum and then goes and tells your kid goodnight. And something just clicked and missed.
Yeah. That's pretty gross. But I don't think that happened to me, given my father,
given your situation. But yes, think of like, there's a chance. Anybody that's listening to this, your mom could have been sucking your dad's dick right beforehand and then came and told you goodnight. And that's really fucked up. It just clicked in Bimu's face too. You watch both of them just go, yeah. It's fucked up, isn't it?
That would be pretty fucked up. I never really thought about it.
My dad had a nice I saw it once in the shower. It wasn't a big deal.
Okay. So I'm all what was that? God, what just happened?
Wait, you never like walked in on one of your parents being naked in the shower?
No.
Or something like that?
Yeah, I've seen both, unfortunately.
Yeah, see, yeah, it happens.
I'm very polite. I knock. But
I wasn't like fucking 16.
I asked this to the Discord the other day. Would you rather if you had to swim through an Olympic-sized pool of either your father's semen or your mother's period blood, what would you rather do?
Period blood, all day, every day.
Semen, because if it's out there long enough, the top layer might crust over. You might just be able to walk on it.
Yeah, it's like I wasn't like.
I feel like it just turned to gelatin, and
you'll sink. It's like quicksand.
Oh, that's so gross. Why did I ask this question? It's grossing me out. It's grossing.
I'm more thinking about like how difficult it would be to like swim through it instead of like the disgusting part of it. Like which one?
That's what I'm saying. Blood
the period blood would be easier, right?
As long as it's actually like blended into an actual fluid instead of like there being chunks in it. Because if I hit a chunk, I would probably be thoroughly fucking grossed out.
So we're gonna have to pay people to like agitate this. Is what you're saying?
Yeah, exactly. It's always got to be completely liquid. That's all.
Team liquid all the way.
Oh my god!
Liquid all the way.
Hey, it could have been filled up with blood from men even nowadays, which is pretty wild.
Yeah, blood does start clotting too, but like the semen is just so much more viscous.
Ugh.
That's why are we?
Yeah, that was just a bad quote.
Why are we going into this, man? I was waiting for this to change. I was waiting
for
you
drop that on us all too. That lived in my head for like longer than I admit to. Like, I was thinking about that one. I was like,
that scarred me more than my grandma telling me she had crabs, Smith. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. Where is this podcast going?
We're this whole thing feels like a fever dream. It
is.
Myth has main character syndrome right now.
What podcast, man?
The fuck, man? Oh, fucking hell. So, I talked about one of the times that I was propositioned for sex by a female last episode. I have another time that I was propositioned for sex by the female. But I was too autistic to understand.
The same female?
No, this was a different female.
The female species.
This was a blonde Russian Ukrainian chick.
Okay, so another female species,
who would always run up to me and sit on my lap and be like, "Zach, what's your favorite color?" And I'd be like, "I don't get what the fuck you're getting at." She always wore white shirts, and as soon as I would say, "I don't know what the fuck my favorite color is," she would stuff her titties in my face and say, "Here's your favorite color." And it was whatever color her brow was. I didn't have a problem. It was fucking fantastic. I allowed it to.
Also, are you throwing shade on somebody who wears the same color shirt every day?
No. Although I'm quite surprised that you're not wearing your Hawaiian shirt over top of your gray shirt.
Hey, he wears a lot of grays and navies, like.
Well, over top the gray shirt.
Wait, so she was Russian and Ukrainian?
Yeah, she was Russian and Ukrainian. She's probably in a very, very big...
A lot of internal conflict going on.
Internal conflict right now. But, yeah. Have any of you guys had a girl that just walked up to you during high school and flashed you her titties every single day?
Not like that situation. I was going to say more like a different, like, offering sex, but fucking it up situation thing. I had an ex... And, we were like visiting one time and we were laying there just cuddling, doing the kissing stuff and whatever. And I was still a virgin at this time. And she gets up after the kiss and goes to the closet and brings back a condom. And she puts it on me. And then she kind of hovers over me. And at that point, I make the biggest mistake in my life saying, "Are you sure?" So that was the big mood killer of the evening. So she goes, "Well, I don't know." So yeah, it ruined everything. And
so first time
words must have haunted you for so fucking long. Like, did you sleep?
Honestly,
no way you slept that night.
Like,
I slept over there. Then we just cuddled and did it. I forget how we finished off the night, but yeah, we did it somehow. But yeah.
You better fucking get "Are you sure" tattooed on your fucking floor.
That's a real gentleman to stick around after making that kind of mistake.
It's okay. She dumped me a month later. It's all right.
I had those same exact problems when I was 14. So in the same day, got down to business first fucking time. She lays down behind my couch in my bedroom because I had a couch in my bedroom like a real fucking G. My rule was that I had to have one door closed at all times because I had two doors going into my room, but I only had the magnetic fucking closet doors that covered my room. So my mom's like, you're allowed to have one door closed. You're not allowed to have both doors closed. She didn't think about it though. If you laid behind my couch next to my bed, you couldn't fucking see a damn thing. So got her naked and laid her on the floor. Stick my dick in, and I was like, oh, look, I've had sex once. I pulled out and said, oh, that was fantastic. She's like, you want to do it again? That's 2.
Zach had sex 50 times that night.
It's like all those. It's just like all those porno scenes where they're doing it behind the couch and the person's oblivious in the doorway looking back and forth the whole time.
They're like on the same couch as their parent.
Yep.
This is a good one. I've never even told you guys. Go for it.
Hold on.
Go for it.
You could take the floor in 2 seconds. And then she's like, you want your first blowjob to completion? I was like, yes. So at 20 minutes later, she's like, and holds it in her mouth. And I'm like, I don't know where to spit it. I don't know where to spit it. And then she turns around and grabs my $5 Monster I opened up about 20 minutes beforehand and just spit a full entire mouthful of cum in my brand new open fucking Monster.
Bitch is a quitter.
You finish it?
Bitch is a quitter.
No.
Did she? No cumster?
If she wouldn't fucking swallow it by itself, what would make you think that she would drink it with the
It's diluted now. It just tastes like
And
Monster.
she was 14. Like, there was no way in hell.
Oh my god.
I was also 14.
She could have just spit it back in.
I did not drink it.
I can't comment on this saying you just gave the ages, so let's move on.
Yeah, I find it funny. I told you guys this story of kind of like when I lost my virginity and fucking the fact that I was virtually walked in on, but like my mom was not aware of what was happening, which is pretty fucking funny and naive.
Yeah. Was the dog okay?
This is something like I've literally borderline repressed this because of how embarrassing it was. Fucking man, like yeah, it was bad. So no, girlfriend at the time was over. We're just napping in bed, both of us, blankets over us. My mom had come down at one point, checked on us, whatever. See, we're okay. Fucking hadn't seen her for a couple hours. Shit started happening. Eventually got greasy. Didn't hear her coming. She completely naked. I luckily still had shirt, fucking pants half off, I think, at that point. And as soon as we heard her coming down the stairs, managed to play it off like she was sleeping. And I was just laying on top of the blanket and she was under the blanket, which was extremely suspicious. But fucking, it was so bad.
Have any of you
go
guys,
at it and finish after though? So
have any of you guys been walked in on and still had dick inside the entire time that they sat there and talked to you?
Fuck no.
I've never even been walked in on.
Well, in my hand, yeah. That's it.
Even that, I've never had to. No.
I've had people walk in on me more fucking than masturbate.
Why do you get walked in on so much, Zach? Do people knock around you?
Fucking, like,
why
lock
is it
the
like
door,
lock the door? Why don't you guys have locks on your doors? Like
the danger thrills them.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you must be somewhat of an exhibitionist for this to be happening on such a regular basis. It's subconscious. You don't understand what's going on.
So she didn't have a door for her bedroom at all. It was a kitchen at one point and was turned into a bedroom. Yes, odd combination, completely understand. So there was a curtain that covered the doorway. And her mom walked up to the door, didn't knock, and just said, "Hey, guys," and then walked in. I was mid-stroke, fully in. She sat down on the edge of the bed, had a full 25-minute conversation with us while I was fucking her daughter. Got up And then afterwards, she heard her daughter moaning the entire time.
Oh, that's odd. See, that's
she got
I would
off
not
to
be
that
down
shit.
for that.
That
Yeah,
was,
100%.
I was gonna say what Myth said. Yeah.
So one time, me and my girlfriend were watching a movie, and her friend had come over, and we're all downstairs, and me and my girlfriend at the time, we make it like it was like we had a like entertainment center in the basement. We had like a bar and an entertainment center. And so we were watching a movie down there. My room was all the way upstairs. So like up 2 flights of stairs.
Would you say it's all the way up?
It was all the way up. We make our way up there and like, we do our thing. And when we come out, like her friend is just sitting outside my door on the stairs, like just there. We're like, okay, like, you not like the movie?
So the other time that I was offered a threesome, this one's pretty funny too. This girl, I was dating her for like 2.5 months, and it was her birthday. We sit down. I sit on the counter with like really, really stretchy pants. I think they were snowboard pants. They had an elastic, essentially an elastic hair tie that went through the entire top of the pants. That came out to like a knot, and then you could tighten them that way. And she's sitting there drinking, and she's like, I want to see your dick. And I was like, okay. Sounds like a good idea. So she pulls out my dick, and her friends walk into the room, so she puts it away. Her friend walks back out of the room. She's like, just so you know, tonight you can have any one of my friends with me. What? What in the fuck? You're offering me a full room worth of friends and to fuck you and them at the same time. And we're all sleeping in a 1-room fucking house with your parents. And I'm thoroughly fucking confused right now. Like, this isn't okay. We're sleeping in the living room. There's no doors on any fucking bedroom. And you're telling me, you know what? Let's have a threesome in the middle of the living room with the other 5 people that are in a room too.
Why not invite?
So naturally, you said yes.
Just invite everybody.
Naturally, I said fucking no because this bitch was fucking crazy.
Zach.
You didn't take him elsewhere, man. Like, come on.
Joe, like, go out in the garage or something.
That's what I'm saying. Let's go for
in like a 1-bedroom fucking house,
a park with a gazebo. Like, there's got to be someone, porta potty.
I don't have a fucking way to go anywhere other than into the woods that's behind the house.
You hoof
that
it.
Works. There you
hoof it. Yeah, man. If you've never fucked in the woods, you've never lived.
I've never fucked in the woods. Never.
Oh my god,
Oh, dude, it's intense.
You gotta get your dick sucked on a hike.
If you're camping, it's intense.
Man.
Yeah, never had that offered.
Nice views and getting head at the same time. That's out of this world.
Oh fuck yeah.
No, I had a story on the similar subject about offered sex stuff. It wasn't by her. It was by the prior like 6 or 7 guys who had done her. We had I have a friend whose older brother was friends with this guy whose parents left him at their house for the summer. They just left the son in the house. So we partied there all summer. And one of the nights they invited this one girl in my grade and another girl in the grade. And they both had come knowing they were just kind of going to get trained that night. And it was funny because they had used to be friends in middle school. And this was like first year high school, second year high school. And they're like, yeah, Gabby, yeah. Oh my god, nice to meet you. Yeah, like first time I met up since like middle school in this fuck session. This is kind of funny, like seeing them. Yeah. So then they get trained, and then they come back down like, hey, you want your turn on what's her name? And I was like, no, I'm good.
Yeah, I don't want the sloppy.
Maybe the first one.
It's me, Mark class. Yeah.
Some people really don't like being Eskimo brothers. I found that a lot of high.
I wouldn't mind
Eskimo.
It's not Eskimo brothers. It's just like the fact that it's just like a bunch of guys there. Just
like Ganondorf. I think that's the whole thing that turned him evil, isn't it? Canonically, with
I think so.
Yeah,
I think he went a little bit too close to the polar ice cap, became an Eskimo brother, and just didn't like his territory being encroached upon. I think that's the entire problem right there.
Exactly.
So
and that's why Hermione's gay. And black.
What is the hardest lesson you had to unlearn when you became an adult? We already know Myth is not an adult, so you guys.
He's close enough.
Yeah,
he's very mature for 20 years old. I forget it every day.
He does. I remind him, and he's like, "Wow!" Every time.
Myth still doesn't know the days of the week, and yet he was in school
I
last year.
don't have to do shit, bro.
Being 19 means nothing in your country. 19 is virtually everything here.
Yeah, bro.
So
fucking
that's
sucks.
just the wording. The hardest lesson you had to unlearn. So would it be like the easiest lesson you had to learn?
I'll be back.
No, it's like the thing that you got fucked up by, that you're like, oh fuck, I shouldn't have that response.
Oh, like a lesson you were taught
Yeah.
earlier in life that is actually a terrible piece of advice.
Yeah.
That you
Or like something that
realized
fucked
later
you
on?
up and you're like, oh fuck. I really fucked myself up with that one. And I don't have an answer for this. I got to completely come up with one on the fly. So be prepared for mine to be shitty. But yeah, I'm just scrolling through Ask Men, and that one was a pretty good question. It was posted 19 days ago with 201 karma. That's actually a pretty good question.
Can you ask it one more time? Yeah.
So what is the hardest lesson you had to unlearn when you became an adult?
Honestly, I probably haven't even done it yet because it's probably just like maintaining the house, like doing dishes and laundry and like keeping the house tidy. Like that's probably what I got to learn, but I still haven't done that yet. So that's probably what it is.
So you were never taught how to do that stuff?
No.
That's what it is.
Yeah,
like the lesson that you were taught.
I was one of the people that like, laundry shows up in the drawers, food shows up in the cupboard. I'm still used to all that. I need to like learn how to actually take care of my household myself.
Now, why would you do that?
I don't know.
So
it's a great
a lot of mine are like friendly relationship things. So I moved all of the fucking time. And as a kid, you end up borrowing things from this person and that person. Do you think I cared enough to give them back? I was like, oh, look, I got a new Monopoly game. Oh, I got a new PlayStation game. I fucking moved 20 minutes across town. And guess what? It's mine now. You're never gonna come back. I'm never gonna see you again. And then they fucking forget about it. And guess what? It's now yours.
You wish you could unlearn that? Is what you're saying?
Well, yeah. If I didn't move the 50 times during my childhood, I probably
would have been easier.
Yeah. Probably not a good lesson to learn to take from every single person that you hang out with. They'll probably have quite a few.
All right, which one of us doesn't have something in our house right now that doesn't belong to someone else that we took like that?
Yeah, right.
I have a copy of Mad Gab, the card game that I took from neighbors like 12 years ago.
I can't remember if I have anything like
that. Yeah.
So, B moves.
Hello.
There is going to be a link in the chat. 12.
I think we've already done
crashing
12.
a quad. Is that really what you want?
Is it said yet?
No, it's not said yet.
All right, let's see 12.
Okay. So I never drove a quad at this point.
Oh God.
And we were at a fucking party and everybody was drinking and they're like, Zach, go ride that quad with that hot girl that's getting rides around the fucking yard and around to the waterfall.
That's the time to ride a quad, yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, we're going to do this.
Drunk and trying to impress a hot girl. It's fun.
No, I was 12. So all the drunks were telling me to go ride said quad, that I was like, that's an attractive girl. And I was like, yes, this is a good idea. So I ride around on the fucking quad and I'm like, this is fun. Getting to have my hands all over said female and, the pleasure of riding things that give you anxiety as well. So we end up going back like a day later to my aunt's because that's where the party was. And they're like, Zach, you going to go ride the quad around the house and have some fun with your brother and just go ride the quads for a little bit. So I was like, okay. So I get overconfident and I'm racing the fuck out of my brother who has the quad. He owns them because he's not actually my brother. He's my cousin. And my uncle comes home and he's like, boys, you guys want to go for a ride through the woods? I've only driven in a fucking yard so far, so I don't know how the fuck this works going over terrain and shit. They're like, okay, guys, you guys got to slow down before the rock wall. I gunned it a little too hard. I pulled up the wheels completely, and it fucking knocked me off and rolled past me. Bashed my face in the fucking ground. I then proceed to ride the quad back to my aunt's house.
Shamefully flip it back over. Get it.
I couldn't talk, couldn't do anything, just doing everything on instinct. We get back to my aunt's house. My bottom teeth are completely through my top lip.
Oh,
completely through my top lip.
Fuck. Man.
And before my bottom teeth went through my top lip, my top teeth went through my bottom lip. So both lips are the size of fucking grapefruits.
Jesus fuck, dude.
My aunt's sitting there holding a fucking wet paper towel to my lips, trying to make sure that they're okay and they're taken care of. And she's like, your mother's going to kill me. So she calls my mom. And my mom brings me to work with her at the fucking nursing home. So I'm sitting there at the nurse's station holding fucking ice to my mouth. Because she's trying to see if I have a concussion. She's trying to see, like, if I need to go to the hospital. Like, what the fuck I need. And the nurse is sitting there hitting on me. It's the same nurse that my mom was told about a year or two later that I was really fucking attractive and that she needed to let her have a shot with me. So,
would you?
No. She looked like, you know, stereotypical Wiccan emo chicks that don't hold up themselves after they're like 25. She looked like one of those.
They're good in their prime.
Oh yeah,
you
when
know,
they're
like
18.
Get in and out.
Yeah, they're one of the fuck the 18, 19-year-old and leave the big titted goth bitch. So yeah, it didn't end up having to go to the hospital. I didn't end up having a concussion. But you know what? I got to get hit on by a 26-year-old emo thought, and you know, got to hear about people dying, taking pills, and a whole lot of fucked